Okay, yeah, we got some grass blocks. Oh man. We need to build a God's Wood up at the top.
I wish it quit fucking snowing, man. That's goddamn annoying.
Yeah.
Well, it's not lagging me. It's just annoying as shit. It's bugging me.
Yeah, it is. Okay, where? Oh yeah. All right. All right,
And I
we're right
could
here.
I couldn't find the option to get rid of that shit.
So, how many blocks of exterior do you think we should go for? Like,
Let me have a look real quick.
or maybe we should We should just build a rectangle to be the. Oh yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
Yeah, just kind of build an outer perimeter and then
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna
fill it
go.
up.
This is 3 high, so I'll build it 3, 1, 2, 3. And then this is the interior wall here. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You want me to put sort of
A rectangle, yeah, starting like
you want me to build onto the third block or start a fourth like
the
out?
third. It'll
Third.
be
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
At its
Like that.
thinnest area, it'll be 3 blocks, and then in a couple of the corners, it'll be a little bit wider. Yeah, and then we build toward and then build dirt towards the wall.
All right. Damn. Yeah, I'm all paranoid about what I'm hitting because I think I'm gonna break it. Like, now, motherfucker, you can do quite a bit better than that. Alright, so that should line up,
At
I'm
least the
hoping.
damn snow let up.
And
We can actually change the biome. It's a little bit cheaty, but yeah, I can't wait to see what civilizations this new world we have holds, and then murder them.
yeah, no shit.
I don't think we'll ever find the same wealth that we found raiding those other people.
Let's see, now this block, this needs to go. At some point, this has to come out to. No, it doesn't. Not really. Okay. All right. Yeah, that just what you just said reminded me of Jay. I don't know if you watch a lot of Jay and Silent Bob movies.
No.
But he's like, we could travel to distant galaxies, find alien life, and then fuck it. You know? I think that's fantastic.
There's an artist called The Real Shadman.
Yeah.
And have you played Mass Effect?
No, I have not.
There's this one girl. She's from a space culture that's like based on gypsies, and she always wears this mask, and like she needs the mask to breathe and all this shit, right? Or they're like prone to infection or something like that. Anyway, they can't take off the freaking mask, so she has this
Right.
really effeminate like body, and she's like this. But you never see her face until I think the very end, and then she like just looks like a normal human for some reason, which is kind of anticlimactic. But the Shadman drew a comic where he's you have the love interest as the captain, and you're hitting on the masked girl, and finally he's like, I want to see you without your mask, and she takes it off, and she looks exactly like the Predator, and he's like, you're one ugly motherfucker, and she just runs out of the room crying.
Nice. I was like, I don't. Have you ever fucking brought up a game that I have played? Like, I'm starting to feel like I'm not actually a person who plays games. Like every fucking time you ever played? No, no, no. That's the sad part. Is I seem like it feels to me like I play a lot of fucking games. Yeah, that's not gonna help, man. If you're anything like me, it's just
Yeah.
you're doomed to lag.
Yeah.
So is this the right idea that Car's got over here?
This is good. This is good. Okay. Now we This will come in a bit. Or does it? Wait. 1, 2. Oh no, you were right. Yeah,
Fuck, I'm never gonna hear that again.
okay.
If I could enjoy that, at least there's somebody else here to hear it.
Okay, now for the floor to the keep, what do you think we should use? Uh,
Hmm. Well, I mean, I guess we want to match the walls, like, don't we?
we don't have to.
Or do you want to? Because the grass is gonna contrast everything anyway. So
Yeah.
I was usually on a floor. I like to have like a pretty substantial contrast. But if we got this little grass area on the outside, we could probably just use stone bricks or something.
Okay.
Unless you
Yeah,
want. Yeah.
that's fine. So yeah, there's still a shit ton of stone bricks in those. So what we do is, see, I got these grass blocks with silk touch, and we just lay them everywhere. Oh, Kara, we're done laying the dirt. We're done laying the dirt. It's fine. It's fine, Kara. I'll just, you know what? Why don't you report to why don't you report to Lord Kyburn in the dungeons? I think he needs your help. It's
Was that a reference I should get?
not that you should get, but yes, it's a
Oh,
reference.
okay, it's a reference.
I
Good. Good. I'm glad I shouldn't get it because I fucking don't. Game of Thrones.
yes.
Oh, god damn it! How'd I know? I'm a pretty smart guy.
Karamazov, do you have a silk touch pick? Because we're gonna need to pick up that ender chest when we lay this floor down. Affirmative. Yeah. Why? Would you mind picking up that ender chest right now so we don't?
Ah, there he is. Kind of startled me, man.
We haven't really built anything on camera in a long time. It's probably
Oh,
boring our audience to fucking tears.
yeah. Yeah, every now and then I should
Yeah.
probably actually do some building.
Yeah. Dark Matter needs to come back and finish his house. Because I was going to use his house as like a template for all the people in the upper class district, but it's
Okay.
unfinished.
It's what?
It's unfinished.
Oh, okay. All right. So how far in are we going with this? We're just doing the entire floor.
Yeah, the entire floor. This is just, I mean, this is a template. Everything can be changed and
Right.
refurbished later, so.
Oh shit. I had one stone brick in my hand. I was like, "Here we go, big road." Fucking stone brick in my hand.
Yeah. Well, see, sometimes the speed that the beacon gives you makes you outrun your block placement.
Oh
Your
yeah.
feet move faster than your hands, which doesn't normally happen. You have to tap the brakes every once in a while.
Oh yeah. And with the lag I get every now and then, it's like not helping at all to have that little problem. So, there we go. A little patience goes a long way, I guess.
Yeah.
Of which I have none. It's like doing an Al Pacino. Of which I have none.
What is that? Which one is that from?
It's kind of a sin of a woman thing.
Oh
He
yeah.
said to that tune in the movie, which I fucking love that movie.
Son of a
Out of
woman.
order. I show you out of order. I always love that shit. How much?
The whole thing, Kara. This is the
Yeah.
floor for the keep.
Don't fall in the hole, dumbass. And I got another stick. Nope, nope, nope.
All right. Yeah, we need to start moving these chests over to the wall. Oh, did you see that movie? It's like called Grudge Match, and it's like Stallone and
You can stop right there. Fuck no, I'm not saying it.
Stallone and Robert De Niro. They box each other
Oh God, why?
because Hollywood has been out of ideas for a very long time.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fucking De Niro even.
Yeah.
Jesus, come on now. You got enough money, and you're still cool. Don't fuck it up. Stallone. The only way it gets worse than Stallone is Seagal. That's the only
Oh
way you
yeah.
get that from Stallone. Like I heard a story recently that Steven Seagal shit his pants on a set of a movie.
Yeah.
Have you heard that? And like
Yeah.
somebody put him in a sleeper hold and he shat himself.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome because I hate goddamn Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
So when I heard he shit his pants, it just made my fucking day.
Did you hear that one? He was in his trailer, and somebody came in and he was crying, and they're
Oh
like,
shit,
"What's
yeah.
wrong?" And he says, "I just read the most beautiful screenplay." And he's like, "Really? Well, who wrote it?" And he sobs and he sniffs and he says, "I did."
Oh God, dude, that's some deep levels of narcissism I can't even begin to fucking understand, man.
Yeah. I
That's
think
disturbing.
I think he and Dawa Films would get along.
Oh fuck yeah, they would. Hell yeah, they would. Like if Steven Seagal would just convert to Islam, holy shit, they
Well,
would just be
he's
best
doing the
friends.
Buddhist thing. So,
Is he really a Buddhist?
he's a god in Tibetan Buddhism because
What?
he paid. I'm not even shitting you. He paid the Dalai Lama like so many dues that they're like, you know what? The Dalai Lama. I mean, what a fucking. Everyone likes that guy, or I don't know who everyone is, but anyway, he's the Dalai Lama. He enjoys a relatively good reputation, but at the end of the day, Seagal
Right.
makes so many donations to various like Tibetan Buddhist causes that he's like, you know what? I think that Steven Seagal might be the reincarnation of some great lama of the past, and he himself was like a manifestation of some
Oh, that's
divine.
the last thing you need to tell a motherfucker like that. And the Dalai Lama should know better, man. Like he seems like he's at least got a grip on shit, right? Like you know that look, I know you know what narcissism is, and I know that like I know enough about Buddhism to know that it's a fucking no,
Yeah,
right? Like the Buddha was never like go forth and fucking be completely obsessed and think everything revolves around you, right? It's kind of like the opposite of that. Buddhism's like kind of don't be so fucking overcome with what you want
yeah,
and that kind of thing. But Steven Seagal is just like the walking manifestation of not Buddhism. And then the fucking Dalai Lama comes around and goes, maybe you were the great ancestor of the. No, dude, he shat himself. No, he's not the great ancestor of anything. He's a dick. Fuck that guy, dude. But the reason I asked if he was really a Buddhist is because he played one in a movie, and he was like, I can't remember for the life of me what the name of this fucking pile of shit was, but it starred Steven Seagal and Keenan Ivory Wayans, right? And so it was, which Keenan Ivory's okay, he was funny, but he was playing like a serious cop, which come on now. And so Steven Seagal's like, in one scene, he goes, I can't fight. And he's like, you got to, and Keenan's like, you got to be fucking kidding me. He's like, I can't fight. So Keenan has to like defend himself against these guys, and he's getting his ass kicked. And at some point, here comes Steven Skull with his like roadhouse style roundhouse kicking,
yeah,
and he just beats the shit out of these guys. And Keenan goes, "Motherfucker, I thought you said you couldn't fight." It's like, I said I couldn't fight. I didn't say I didn't know how. Fighting's against my religion. I'm a Buddhist, right? And he's like walking around like with his weird necklace on, and he's like eating powdered deer dicks,
yeah,
and he's like super Eastern, right? Throughout the whole movie. So when you told me he was actually a Buddhist, I was like, I bet it was his fucking idea to do that in the movie, right? Like I'll be a super sophisticated, enlightened Buddhist. I'll show Keenan Ivory Wayans the real way to do shit.
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Fucking Steven Seagal. Are you kidding me?
Well, they someone had a story about him. He was on a golf course or something, and he was talking with some people, and he was saying, yeah, so I was declared a deity by the Dalai Lama, and that's all what it's all about. It's what Buddhism's about. It's all about peace, and it's because I have so much self control and like all this. You know how like people
Oh
into like dabble
God,
in Eastern.
I literally got like a little nauseous as you were telling me that story.
Yeah, you could find. I think
Fucking hate people like that.
anyway, and then so
Yeah.
he's talking all this jargon, dropping all these buzzwords about peace and and enlightenment, and then his lawyer calls him on his phone, and it's like something to do with his ex-wife, and they're in a messy breakup, and he's like, "Well, I'll tell that cunt this and that and that," and he's just like screaming into the phone.
Yeah, you're so enlightened. Yeah, I'm sure there's monks in Tibetan fucking Buddhist temples right now doing the same fucking thing you are. They don't meditate for like 6 months at a fucking time. I would really like that. That would just nothing would bring me more joy than like forcing him to do that. Like to send me to some sort of like Buddhist monastery slash boot camp.
Yeah.
Where you would have to fucking meditate for like a month.
He's like, "When do we do all the ninja shit?"
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. Damn. Never, motherfucker. It never happens here. This is boring as fuck unless you're really into it.
It's like we are a peaceful order. He's like, "Oh, I get it." Wink. Yeah, a peaceful order. But if some people were to come, no, no. I mean, really.
We're like actual pacifists,
You're
not like
just
Hollywood fake. Like everything in Hollywood is just like, you say what you are and then you're it.
yeah.
Like you can be, I'm convinced that like you can be a vegetarian, like, and just carry fucking pieces of bologna in your pocket and just eat. And like, if as long as you're in that community, I'm a vegetarian, and you can just be chewing bologna while you're saying it, and they'll be like,
Yeah.
well, some vegetarians eat meat. I mean, it's the way it goes. It's just if your ego is fucking bad and big enough, then you can pretty much fucking say whatever you want.
Yeah. I don't know about you. Everyone I've known who's dabbled in Eastern religions, they've been the biggest cunts in the world. I mean, it's like listening to them, and it's just like whoever you are, you've done something amazing. You've actually made me desire the company of Christians again.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing though. I've never met anyone like in
Oh,
person who has
dude, I
done that.
have, and they're horrible. They're
Right.
horrible. God.
But the thing is like Buddhists are on my list of people that don't bother me so
No,
far,
no,
and
actual.
that
Okay,
might have something to do with the fact that I've never met one.
no,
It
I've met
occurred.
nice Buddhists. Okay, if you go to like a fishing village in Thailand and meet Buddhists there, they're fine. I'm talking about white people. Okay, let's just put a.
Okay. Well, that's a whole different situation you're
Oh,
describing.
okay, yeah, I should have made that clear from the beginning. White
Oh, yeah.
people who are like, yeah, I'm in. I talked to this one guy and he says, yeah, well, I'm more. He said that he was talking with this other like Christian lady I know, and she was like, oh well, blah 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 church, and he's like, no, I'm more into Buddhism, and I said, well, wait a minute, are you a Buddhist or are you into Buddhism? Because like
Right. Yeah, there's a big fucking
it's like,
difference.
oh, I'm just a fucking sheltered yuppie, and I use other people's religions like hats, and I
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I know now. So you're not actually talking about Buddhists.
yeah, it's not even it's not a critique of Buddhist doctrine.
Okay.
It's just like yeah, Westerners who dabble in those
Oh
Eastern
yeah, those people fucking suck. I know. Yeah, I've met like gobs of those people.
and they're all like
Oh
Steven
yeah.
Seagal in that story. Like the first video I ever made on
Oh, they're
YouTube.
fucking awful, dude.
Yeah,
They are.
the first video I ever made on YouTube was a criticism, was it like a critical satirical look at the I Ching, which is like a book of divination, right? You flip coins or you throw sticks on the ground and it's supposed to help you tell the future or some shit.
Right.
And
Right.
I said, okay, well, here's how it works for people who are curious, and here's why it's obviously bullshit to anyone who graduated grade school. And then the comments I got, I expected smug, but these people were like red, like all caps. Fuck you! Fuck
Wow.
you! I used the I Ching, and it was accurate. You don't know shit. And
Wow.
it's like, god damn, I can see it's really instilled a lot of that inner peace and all that good stuff in
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah. No shit. That's awesome.